So you see, the thing is that I earn 5 million naira a month. So spending 2.5 and saving 2.5 is very easy. That's how I save 50%. I also have lots and lots of sugar daddies. My salary is just for transport fare. And to top it all off, my mom gives me extra 500k every month. So tell me why I won't save. Enough of having fun. My name is Anne. Welcome to Money and Business Blog. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining us. If you're an old subscriber, you're an OG, I really appreciate your support. Today, I'm taking a break from my usual tutorial style videos, and I just want to talk about something personal. I save 50% of my salary every month, and I remember the first time I mentioned it on my Instagram, it was just random, like in a comment, and I got lots of questions like, oh my god, you live in Lagos, how is that possible? You must be a millionaire or something. Anyway, I just want to tell you how I do it and why I decided to start saving 50% and how it's been so far. So again, I want to reiterate, I was joking earlier, I do not earn millions. I hope I earn millions very soon, but I don't. I do not have a sugar daddy. I'm 100% independent of my parents. In fact, my salary is not a lot. I mean, it's better than like a huge percentage of what Nigerians my age are earning, but then that's just because Nigeria is a poor country. But in the grand scheme of things, my salary is not a lot. Saving 50% is discipline, a whole lot of discipline. So if you're watching this video thinking, oh, I have like a magic plan, a magic tutorial, I'm sorry, it's still the same good old discipline. So why did I decide to start saving half of my salary? Okay, so a little bit of background. When I graduated from the university, my first job, and I'm not talking about NYSC, my first real job paid me 20,000 naira a month. So I had no savings, which is understandable. I mean, like 20,000 naira a month is not money. I was barely able to eat, you know. So I used to tell myself that, oh, when I get the better job with the better pay, I would start saving and all of that. But that wasn't the case. In fact, when I got a better job, it became worse. My expenses increased drastically, which is normal because when you're earning a low income, you tell yourself, oh, once I get more money, once I earn an extra 100, an extra 50, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll stop eating at Yabasira, I'll start eating somewhere. And that was what happened to me. I wasn't thinking at that time, oh, when I get more money and I start saving or I'd invest. It was just all about consumption, spending, loud. So it happened that I was earning more, but I was still living paycheck to paycheck. No, I'm sorry, let me correct that. It was worse. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I had a lot of debts. Like, I would spend my salary before the end of the month, and I'd have to borrow. Then I'd now pay back from the next salary. It was just bad. It was just an endless cycle of jargons. And the most annoying thing is that I was looking around me and I couldn't see what I was spending the money on. I wasn't buying expensive hair, which I really regret. When I was really spending recklessly, I should have bought some really nice wigs. Anyway, I wasn't buying expensive hair. I wasn't buying expensive gadgets. I wasn't even buying clothes or going out like that. So every month I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm broke again. Where is my money going to? Where is my money going to? And then one day I just decided, you know what, enough is enough. I'm an adult now. I have to adult responsibly. I'm going to save 50% of my salary. And that's how it started. That's how it started, but that is not how it ended. So I made a lot of mistakes. The first thing was I did not track my expenses. I just said, oh, you know what, I'm going to save 50% of my salary. And obviously that went really bad. So what I was doing was, when I get paid, I take half and put in a bank account that had a debit card, that had a mobile app on my phone. So you know how it goes. Before the end of the month, I'd finish spending half of my salary, then I'd go to my savings and take out of it until at the end of the month there's no more. Maybe I'm just left with like 10% or something. So it really wasn't working. And again, I didn't know what I was spending my money on. So the first thing I did was to track my expenses. Yes, I know I've said it in like 2 videos, it's in all my IG posts, but it's really, really so important. The thing is, my money wasn't going to clothes or hair, it was going to food and family members. I hope my family members don't watch this so they don't feel some type of way, but really, the thing is, it's the little expenses, the tiny 1,500 naira for shawarma, or the tiny 1,500 naira for credit to your younger sister. All those tiny expenses add up, and you won't know, because when you're trying to find out why you're spending so much, you'd be looking for big purchases, but really all those tiny expenses. Oh, I'm tired, but I need to go to the market. Let me use Uber to go and buy 1 packet of salt. It was just 500 naira, but it adds up. So it was really tiny things like that that were eating into my money. So when I tracked my expenses, I had a better understanding of why I wasn't able to stick to that 50%. Then there was also the problem of me taking out of my savings after I had already placed the money in the bank account. So the first thing I did was I decided to not renew the debit card in that savings account after it expired. But it still didn't work, because what I'll do is, when I run out of money, I will just transfer the money, from that account and spend. So I decided that what I needed was to save in a place that was completely inaccessible to me. And I started using one of these savings apps to lock my funds. How it happens is you put your money there and you specify that the money should be locked for a certain period. And no matter what you do, they're not going to give you the money back home. So when I get my salary and I put half in there and it's locked, I know that, babe, like, that money is gone. So you have to be disciplined, you have to survive. And it has worked. So I've been living on 50%. I'm sorry, I am not going to mention the name of the savings app. You know why? Because they're not going to pay me. They're not going to pay me because I have less than 50 subscribers, because you guys are watching my videos and you refuse to share them and you refuse to subscribe. So if you want me to mention the savings app, please subscribe to my channel, tell your friends to subscribe to my channel, go on my Instagram, follow me, like, engage. You know the drill. Anyway, jokes aside, I am going to reveal the name of the savings app that I use in another video that will compare it with 3 other savings apps that are popular in Nigeria. I'm going to analyze all 4 of them and pick the best one for you. So, yes, thank you for thanking me. I'm doing a lot of work here. Let me tell you something. All those expenses you think you can't live without, oh my god, I'm going to die if I don't stock my fridge with Glenfiddich. You won't die, because look at me, I'm alive today, I'm glowing, I'm still eating good food, I'm still able to take care of myself, I'm still able to give money to my family members, and I have a fat savings account. So when you track your expenses and when you decide to stick to a savings plan, you will discover a lot of habits that are just bad for you. You would force yourself to adapt, basically. And that's what happens to me. Now I don't even feel it. Now let's say, oh, my salary is 100k. I don't feel like my salary is 100k. I feel like my salary is 50, because I know that, oh, half is going to my savings, and I'm comfortable living with it. I'm comfortable. And another good thing about it is I now have options. There were some expensive purchases that I thought were previously inaccessible to me for what I earn, but now it's looking like a possibility. Traveling is looking like a possibility. Buying an iPhone 11 Pro, although it would be nice if someone got that for me, buying an iPhone 11 Pro is looking like a possibility. When you save, you just, after a long period, it compounds, and you just find out that, oh, you can now buy those things that you thought you couldn't buy. But, however, you need to be careful, because if you're saving for consumption, you're doing yourself a great disservice. After saving, from January till December, if I end up spending all that money on debt to December, then permit me to say that I'll be very, very stupid, because then I have to start all over again. No, it's better for you to divide your savings. So 30% of all the money I have saved up is for emergency, which at the moment kind of adds up to like 3 months of emergency savings, and my target is to have at least 6 months by the end of the year. What this means is, if I lose my job now, God forbid, but if I lose my job now, I'd be able to, I'd be okay for 3 months. I'd be very okay for 3 months, which is good. I didn't have that before. And then another 30% is for, lao, buying a new phone, buying expensive stuff, decorating my house, because my house is so bad. I'd love to like buy some, nice decor so that these videos will be looking extra popping. And the remaining 40% is for personal development, which is very important, and investments, by the way. But for now, mostly personal development, because I need to learn. I'm young and I need to learn. What are the things I'm learning about? I'm learning about the stock market. I want to, start buying stocks, be a sophisticated woman of society who buys stocks. I'm learning that. I'm learning how to speak French. I'm paying for some certain exams and for some certain projects that I want to undertake. And they on the line, like, why am I doing all these things? It's not like, oh, I like working. I do like working, but it's not like, oh, I like working, or I like reading, or I'm a bookworm. I am a bookworm, but the main thing is all these things are going to give me ego, kudi, dollars, more money. Do you understand? So I'm not just saving to now go and spend at the end of the year. No, I'm going to put those things into other things that would bring me more money. And the more money I earn, the more money I save. So I need you guys to get on my level. I'm making moves, oh. I am making moves. So when you see me in the future, when I'm 2.0, don't say I did not tell you. Stop spending all your money. Stop it. Save and have options like me. Now, most importantly, what I want you to take away from this video is this. You need to take action. You can watch all my videos, you can like all my Instagram posts, you can watch podcasts, read tweets on people telling you to become financially knowledgeable and take charge of your finances. But nobody is going to push you to action but you. If you do not take action, nothing is going to change. You're going to be like me of 2 years ago, just spending with no plan in sight. And another reason people don't like saving is that they see it as punishment. Oh, are you telling me I shouldn't buy this dress right now? I should save. What for? I could die tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. The reason you think like that is because you're living your life with no plan. If you have plans, then you'll be able to stay disciplined. So don't just save, have plans. Again, you can use mine. Your plan could be to have emergency savings so that if anything happens, like loss of job, bad health, or God forbid another coronavirus, you'd be okay. It could be to buy something expensive that would greatly improve the quality of your life, or more importantly, it could be to invest in yourself, in financial instruments and the likes. You just can't go wrong with saving. And don't think, oh, I don't want you to be under pressure to save 50%. It's not realistic for some income level, and I mean, you don't have to do it. It's just something that is personal to me and I may not do for an extended period, but even if it's 10%, even if it's 5%, you're an adult responsibly. Take charge of your finances and save. Don't just watch this video, take charge of your finances, and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description box. Till next time, I hope you really liked this video. Tell me about it in the comments. I love you guys so much for watching this video. Like, if you've gotten to this point, then you're amazing, and I hope good things happen to you for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm talking too much. Bye.